The latest episode of Survivor 49 delivered one of the most shocking and terrifying moments of the season so far. Episode 3, titled Bite Back, lived up to its name when contestant Jake was bitten by a venomous snake during a tense early morning sequence that left his tribe mates and viewers on edge. What began as another grueling day of competition turned into a real life survival crisis that reminded everyone why Survivor remains one of the most unpredictable shows on television. The episode opened with tension already brewing between tribe members after the previous night's vote. Jake, a Boston firefighter known for his strength and sense of humor, had been trying to keep morale up despite growing paranoia about alliances. But before any strategic gameplay could unfold, nature intervened in a terrifying way. While searching for firewood near the edge of the jungle, Jake suddenly screamed in pain. Cameras quickly captured the chaos as he stumbled backward, clutching his leg. The unmistakable hiss of a snake could be heard, followed by shouts from his tribe. Within seconds, everyone realized the danger. Jake had been bitten by a venomous snake native to the island. Panic swept through the camp. Contestants shouted for the medical team as Jake's leg began to swell rapidly. His breathing grew heavy, and his usually confident demeanor faded into fear. Producers rushed in, and the medic's arrival brought a tense mix of relief and uncertainty. Paramedics quickly immobilized Jake and began treatment while the rest of the tribe stood frozen, watching in horror. The medic confirmed it was likely a pit viper bite, a dangerous but treatable wound if handled fast enough. Jake was airlifted by helicopter for further medical evaluation, leaving his tribe silent and shaken. The raw footage captured genuine emotion as several contestants broke down in tears. "We talk about surviving out here," one tribe member said. "But when something like this happens, it hits you. This is real. This isn't just a game." For much of the episode, the tone shifted from competition to reflection. The remaining castaways gathered at camp, uncertain about Jake's fate. Their usual strategy talk was replaced by worry and guilt, especially from those who had argued with him earlier in the day. Producers later confirmed that Jake was being treated at a nearby medical facility and was in stable condition, but his future in the game remained uncertain. Would he be allowed to return to the island, or would the snake bite force an early and heartbreaking exit? Despite the traumatic event, the episode continued with a sense of uneasy normalcy. Host Jeff Probst addressed the tribe at the next challenge, acknowledging what had happened and offering reassurance that Jake was receiving the best medical care possible. The competition itself, a grueling endurance challenge involving balance beams and water buckets, felt different, quieter, more somber. Without Jake's strength and leadership, his tribe struggled. They fell behind early and couldn't recover, ultimately losing the challenge. The defeat compounded the emotional weight already hanging over them. At tribal council that night, Jeff asked how the incident had affected their perspective on the game. "It makes you realize how thin the line is between playing Survivor and just surviving," one contestant said. "We came here to outwit and outplay, but sometimes nature reminds us who's really in control." The tribe's votes were driven less by strategy and more by emotion. Old alliances broke down as players reevaluated what mattered most. In a tearful vote, they sent home one of the quieter members who admitted feeling too shaken to continue after the snake incident. The final moments of the episode delivered a rare update from medical staff. Jake, still visibly weak but in good spirits, appeared in a short clip thanking everyone for their support. "I'm lucky," he said, smiling faintly. "It could have been a lot worse. I'll never forget this, and if I can, I'm coming back stronger." Fans quickly flooded social media with messages of concern and admiration for Jake's resilience. Many praised Survivor for showing the unfiltered reality of life in the wilderness, while others questioned whether production should do more to protect contestants from such dangerous encounters. As the credits rolled, a teaser for next week hinted that Jake's fate would finally be revealed, along with the fallout from the Shaken tribe's emotional breakdown. Episode 3 of Survivor 49 proved that even after 2 decades on air, the show can still deliver genuine life and death drama. What began as a routine day on the island turned into a reminder that survival is never guaranteed, alliances are fragile, and nature always has the final word.